Okay. Sixth one is looking at insurance as an investment. A lot of people. Again, the same person whom I took consultation. He he had around 8 to 10 policies. Let me tell you straightforward to all of you, insurance is not an investment option. Let me tell you once again what is the meaning of insurance. Insurance is the financial assurance against any financial uncertainties in your life. When the definition of insurance tells that it gives you a financial assurance when for your financial in the life in the uncertainty time, how you can consider insurance as an investment, whether it's a ULIP or whether it's a endowment policy, whatever it is, right? Insurance is to take care of your financial uncertainties and any risk of your life and health, and use the insurance only for those things. Use the insurance only for those things. Okay, cool. So let's understand what is next aspect, the seventh mistake, ignoring the emergency. Still, people, you know, most of the people had one-to-one with me here. If I ask you how much you have how much you have kept your emergency fund, they will tell, I have invested in mutual fund. Mutual fund is not an emergency. That is an investment. And in emergency fund, you protect your money, not grow. Never ever expect to grow your fund in emergency. Grow your money in emergency fund. Emergency fund is the main focus of those fund. In that money, whatever you have kept, is to protect yourself or protect your money. That's all. Nothing else. And if you want to grow, or if you want to get more return, or if you want to take care of your future financial goals, then the investment comes into picture, not the emergency fund. So never ever consider whatever you have invested in stocks, invested in mutual fund as an emergency fund. If you have an emergency fund, it has to be in the form of emergency fund, either in the cash, or in a deposit perspective, or in the short term funds. Short term funds means the liquid mutual funds. Okay. So the next aspect of it is eighth one, relying only on company health insurance. How many of you still are? How many of you still? How many of you have insurance, your own insurance here? After at least after having my one consultation, how many of you have your own health insurance? One simple question I wanted to ask to the people, that whoever wants to be thinking that, okay, I have my company insurance, what will happen? Ask yourself a question: are you going to work till your last breath in that company? If not, let me just show you one small thing. Nothing else that you need to understand. I'll just show you one small thing. Okay? Nothing else. Okay? So I'll just show you what happens if you try to take term insurance. Okay? Based on the age perspective. I'm not telling anything. Okay, so let's take 1962. 61 years. Have you smoked? No. Do you have a diabetes? You can't be older than 60. So let's take it 70. Okay, so do you have diabetes? No. PIN code is this one. Education is postgraduate. Salaried? Yes. Annual income is 25 lakh. Monthly expenses is 1 lakh. Okay, so click on next. How much you, for 2 crore emergency fund up to 70 years, you need 78,000 rupees. Okay. So are you seeing? Just take a control, just have a look. 78,189 is a minimum amount you need to pay for 2 crore insurance. The same thing, what I'm going to do is 91, even let's say 95. Okay. So let's take 92, 30 years, 93. Everything is same. Everything is same. Okay. Here, let's say this is 12 lakh. Okay. Not 25 lakh, 12 lakh. Or even let's say 10 lakhs. Okay. So your expenses, obviously, it cannot go more than that. So let's say this is 50,000. 50,000. 2.5 crore. How much you are giving it? Again, for 70 years, I'm looking at. There 2 crore you are giving to 78,000. Here, 2.5 crore you are giving 28,000. Now, how many of you agree that with the small example, how many of you get to know that why we need to take insurance early? Got it? If it is clear, just show me thumbs up. Everybody, just show me thumbs up if it is clear. Okay. So this is where the most important aspect of it. And let me show you again. You might think, okay, I'm talking about life insurance here. Let me show you health insurance. Okay. Okay. Let me show you health insurance over here. Okay. Here I'm sharing. Okay. So if I click on mail, so let's not consider about anybody else. Let's only consider about ourselves. Okay, here it is. 52 years is what I consider. 52 years is what I consider. No existing disease. For one small thing, for year, how much you need to pay? For 7 lakh. For 5 lakh, you need to pay. For 7 lakh, you need to pay 19,207. Okay, 19,207 for 1 year, I'm talking about. For 5 lakh coverage. Let me edit the details. I'll make this. You just started your job and you are in around 30 years age. Okay, nothing else. Okay, nothing else. And now we close it. And what you want is trying to give it for 7 lakh. You are giving 13,000, 10,000 rupees. Exactly how? Exactly how? And even it gives you an 6,700 also. Right? That's why we should always depend. If you're thinking that after I leave the job, I will take it, this is what happens. If you, that time, that will bring you costly. Okay. Let's understand what is a ninth mistake. Trading with F&O with loan money. Okay. Uh, I always tell people that one important thing: never ever invest your money from taking a loan. Never ever invest in your money from increasing, by taking a loan, because your returns are subjected to market risk, but your loan interest is not subjected to market risk. If you take a loan and try to put an F&O, okay, and let me tell you, F&O, futures and option, is not created for trading. How many of you know what is the reason behind creating F&O, futures and options? It is normally used. How many of you know the word called hedging? Hedging. If you know, just type KN in the comment box. If you don't know, type DKN in the comment box. Futures and options, the main purpose of creating futures and options is for hedging your portfolio. But what we use normally is for to make money out of it. And then we say we lost money, right? First, you need to understand why that has been, I'm not saying that investing, I'm not saying that don't trade in F&O. But if you trade, if you want to trade, make sure you learn the skill, you learn the strategy, you are ready to take risk, and then do it. Just by looking at some people making money, or just by, now a lot of game comes into what was that game which in Facebook earlier it used to come. There was one game, right? One trend. It was used to go up. One person put 500 rupees, and that became, that became this one. Some options. It was options trading in currency. In currency, it was coming. Okay, and people lost a lot more about money. Lot. I think some option. I'll tell you what is the game is all about. So there is some games. It will be there if you go to Play Store. It will be there. Okay, so now I'm not able to see. Okay, I think it has been banned actually. So earlier it used to some Olymp trade. Olymp trade. How many of you heard Olymp trade? Let me see that Olymp trade is, yeah, it is there. Olymp trade. Okay. So Olymp trade was, lot of people put money on the Olymp trade, and they thought that okay, that was just showing an ad of making, and they just put 5 rupees, and they kept on doing that, and they lost all of it. Okay. So what I wanted you to think one thing always is like, if you are investing, invest your money. Don't invest by borrowing from somebody else, or from borrowing from any banks or any financial institutions. Okay. So this is what the first set of things. The 10th aspect is schemes to become rich overnight. At that age, when we start making money, right? When we start making money, we think that, okay, so in next 2 years, 3 years, I want to come out of rat race, or I want to bring that thing, I want to buy this thing. And that's why whatever the option comes into our place, where it says that, you can earn money just in 5 hours, just in 5 days, like this, we will end up and doing. We will end up and without even thinking about the basic aspect, either we give all the information, you lose all your money. Okay, so that's where the most important thing is, like, never ever believe any schemes which gives you gives you, and it makes you feel that you can become rich in by overnight. Okay, yes, exactly, Sahara India, right? There is a lot more thing, a lot more scams. Okay, lot more scams will be telling you on that. Okay, so always remember, nothing will, never ever invest your money where there is no fundamentals. Let me be very, very clear to you. Okay, and I have seen, even after telling multiple times, the next day people get into becomes victim of scams only because of thinking becoming rich in overnight. Nobody became rich overnight. It takes hard work, and it takes time to become rich. Okay. So it is a this is the first 10 mistakes that I want you to cover. So anybody have any question, just raise your hand in terms of these 10 aspects. Then let's understand further aspect uh, again, once again. Anybody have any questions? Everybody is clear? Okay. So out of 10, is it boring or is it real to, it is very important to understand. If it is boring, type 1 in the comment box. It is real, or it is real and it is very interested and it is very much important to understand, type 8 in the comment box. Okay. Go ahead. Shivkumar, go ahead if you have any questions.
Just wanted to know about health insurance premiums. I heard about that insurance premium increases with increasing age. Let's suppose someone is 35. Once he crosses 40, automatically his premium increases. Is it right? Or
Yeah, yeah. There are few policies it happens. So there is a time gap. For example, in insurance, most of the time, 25, 30 is one gauge. 30 to 35 is another gauge. 35 to 40 is another gauge. 40 to 45 is another gauge. 45 to 50 is another gauge. 50 and above is top gauge.
so any company which provides similar premium over the coverage.
Yeah, that's where you need to see and see an options. In when you go for it, you need to see, is there any option, who took care health insurance. You only shared me that one health insurance, this one, right?
Yeah, actually, that was ICICI Lombard, I think. But they were offering only 2 years coverage. After 2 years, I need to renew and the premium will be increased.
So there will be one add-on. Okay, so it might be free add-on where it will tell you that where it will tell you that until you uh, claim anything, your premium will not be changed. For example, if you have not claimed for 4 years,
Right.
okay, God given you all wealth and health, and nothing happened for 4 years, your premiums will be same. But the time you claimed, so the next premium might be changed. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So got an answer.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Okay, go ahead, Sangram.
Yeah, Ravijay, good evening. Uh,
Good evening.
Actually, see, you have talked about the insurance. The early age insurance will be good for a person. But as of in our condition, though we are cross almost, if I consider my case, I have crossed 40. So what will be the best thing to start? Though I have some insurance, but what is the suggestion from your side?
See, insurance, first of all, you need to see the best thing. I think, what you need to see is like whatever the insurance currently you have, what are the things that is covered? Let me show you in live. So which insurance you have right now? Health insurance, your own. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, I have health insurance my own. I have 10 lakh
Uh,
of coverage of my own.
you have coverage of which health insurance is that?
It's Aditya Birla. So the plan I have to see what is the plan.
It's Aditya Birla.
Yes.
Okay. So it is in your tip of the tongue. Anything out of in this list? Active Care Classic, Active One VIP, Active One Max, Active Health Essentials,
See, it is active one. Aditya Birla active one.
Active Active One what? Again,
I don't know. It's showing that active one.
Active One VIP or Active One Next or what is it?
Can I
One
see the
Max plus.
policy?
Is it quick and for you to see the policy and tell me?
Ye- Yes, yes, yes. I'm just downloading that. It's in the app. Acha, active one next.
Active One Next.
Yes.
Right? Let's see this. What is this policy? Active One Next. The good is here super reload. Super reload means you get 2x the cover from the day one, that is restoration from the first claim itself. When you buy a policy with a cover of 10 lakhs, for instance, you automatically entitled to cover 20 lakhs start from the day one of for the treatment. So this is one of the good thing over here. No need to
Yes.
split the bill. No copay here. You can pick any room, no control. You can get a full irrespective of any disease. You can both the pre-hospitalization, post-hospitalization is covered. It will be restored. Unlimited restoration. Daycare is also covered. Full coverage. This one. Okay is a long waiting period. If you have any pre-existing disease, is a 4 long years you need to wait. Okay.
Currently, I don't
And
have it.
currently, you don't have that, then that's okay. Then what is lacking, you will not get free health checkups. So if you have to get free health checkups, you have to take it as an add-on, which adds on to your premium. Okay. With the
Yes.
current premium, whatever you are paying, these all things are good. I think this is a pretty good health insurance for you. No need to change.
Okay. Okay.
And if you want to learn more about the health insurance, in your LMS, right? Whatever the LMS access you got, okay?
Okay.
So go and watch under FLMP, go and watch health insurance section, okay?
Okay. Got it.
So in health insurance, all the things has been covered, that what should be the health insurance that you should be looking at, and how you can find out which health insurance is good, and how to select the add-ons. Everything is given over there, and which
Okay.
add-on is really important for which people.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so Deepa is asking, so if it is a small amount, better not to claim health insurance, is it? See, Deepa, it depends. If you ask me anything lesser than normally, anything lesser than 5,000, I don't claim, to be frank with all of you. Okay? Because effort wise, it doesn't bring me any additional aspect. एफर्ट वाइज में क्या लेना पड़ता है कि हमको वो अगर इंश्योरेंस के लिए हम उसको बोलेंगे, राइट? इंश्योरेंस के लिए उसको बोलेंगे हॉस्पिटल को, एंड इफ इट इज if it's a cashless hospital and cashless facility, then that's fine. Let me be very clear to all of you. if you were, if you the hospital which you got admitted, if you are getting treatment, if that comes under the network hospital, and there the the treatment happens without cash, means all the things will be bared by insurance. Okay, you just show the insurance card, everything will be taken care. Okay, so that's when that part, that's okay. But if I'm claiming, now I am paying for the for time being, and now then I'm claiming it from the insurance, this one, and I keep myself as a minimum. So anything lesser than 5,000, I normally don't claim. Okay, cool. So you can see that what situation you are into. So based on that, you can go for it. And that's why it is always good to select a network hospital. So whenever you take any health insurance, always check their network hospitals. Is it real, nearby hospital wherever you are staying has a network hospital? For me, most of the hospital nearby to me is a network hospital of Aditya Birla, Star Health, then Care. So these since most of the hospitals in Mangalore are covered. Okay, so but still, I'm saying this is one thing that you always need to have a look. Got a clarity on the health insurance side?
Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, Ravi.
Good. Super. So can we go to the next set of tens? If yes, type yes in the comment box. Okay, cool. So now
Yeah,
let's get into the 11th mistake, trading without understanding. Okay, so very, very important aspect. How many of you lost your money just by trading or by just looking somebody else's trading, or by just by looking YouTube and then trying to implement? How many of you lost? Type me in the comment box if you have lost. Okay, let me be very clear to you. If you're trading, make sure you learn and you understand the skill and then start trading. How many of you are part of a stock market, our stock market membership, and you are now understanding the real work that you need to do when if you want to become a trader, right? So how many of you have seen the super awesome candlestick patterns that we have been learning from past few weeks, right? So how many of you are able to get some kind of confidence? So that is where the most important aspect that you need to have a look. Trade, but if you don't have any understanding, don't lose your amount of money. Okay, don't lose your amount of money. The 12th aspect is don't cut your losses. Most important thing. Okay, just give me a minute. Don't cut your loss. What is the meaning of don't cut your loss? हम सबको एक बुरी आदत है, क्या पता है? मैंने 10,000 डाला, ये 10,000 लॉस हो गया। अरे ये कैसे हो सकता है? ये 10,000 लॉस हो गया। I have I have put 10,000, all I lost. How can this happen? It can't happen. Let me put 20,000. I will earn 40,000 and I'll make out of that 10 lakh, 10,000 rupees. And you lose that 20,000 also. Abhi मैं 50,000 डाल. That's the meaning of don't cut your losses. You already lost your 10,000 and you are putting the same strategy and again putting 20,000, you lost, again putting 50,000, you lost. You putting money on the lost game, losing games. and losing strategies. Instead of you understanding and learning the lesson that what made wrong, what made me mistake, or what got wrong into it on that trade, or whatever the mistake I have done on that investing in that money, you try to prove yourself that I made right. Okay, so that is called don't cut your loss. कितने लोग ऐसे किए हैं? मैंने तो किए हैं यार एक बार. When I started my journey, I did it. I'm proudly saying it, right? So that's where the most important. So don't cut your loss. It is not only for the people who early career. The early career people is a very important for to understand. And especially this is for us also. Why we need to understand? Because somewhere I feel that we are also trying to do, I have seen people. I've been done more than 100, more than 1,000 one-to-ones. And I've been spoken with thousands of people. But, everybody talks about all of these things. And especially, I can say everybody. Okay. So, and now let's understand what is next. Investing even after running loans. This is a crazy thing. This is a very crazy thing. Okay. So, there are few people. Okay. So, what they do, obviously they are running out of money and they still try to continue investment. Let me tell you what basis you want to try to. आपके पास इतना लोन है, right? You have loans, one personal loan with 12% interest, one, few app loans were 14, 16, 18%, one credit card with 36 to 42%, and sometimes even 48% interest. And where you will invest one SIP that gives you 12% interest. Incoming is 12%, outgoing is 48%. What you want to try to achieve over there, right? So it is as simple as that. When you do the math, right? Common sense. How many of you said common sense investment, right? Same thing. There's a common sense in financial planning. How many of you agree that whatever the incoming, if you're putting any money, your incoming should be more than your outgoing? How many of you agree? Then only it is worth of investing. Is there anybody not agreeing for it? Right? So when your incoming is not even equal to outgoing, it is negative than outgoing. Okay. So always remember, if you have loans, try to close those loans first. If you are in a financial freedom journey, becoming a debt free is the initial step. Becoming free is the end step. ओके, अगर आप डेट फ्री नहीं होगे, फिनेंशियली फ्री नहीं हो सकते. Okay, anybody you take in their life, anybody, the people who are rich and who are financially free, okay, they will not have debt in their name. Debt in business is different. Let me be very clear. Okay, so everybody, make sure if you have loans, try to close your loans first. And again, anything costly loans. When I say costly loans, anything more than 12% is interest rate is a costly loan for you. Anything more than 12% interest rate is a costly loan for you. It's a straightforward. Okay. And you have that any loans in your loan, liability portfolio, any loans which is giving more than 12%, stop your investment for time being pay those in amount of investment, whatever that you are making it, pay that amount to your loans, close those loans, and then resume your investments. Okay. If you are trying to do investment also and at the same time loans also, right? Nothing will happen. That's what we learned in our financial literacy mentorship program. What we have